if you take a journey to a different country or a different land and you break one of the laws in that land and the cops arrest you and you say, well, you can't arrest me because I didn't know the laws of the land. I didn't know that in this country you have to drive with a seatbelt. I didn't know that in this country you can't make a right turn at a stop sign or a red light. I didn't know that because the country that I come from, we don't have traffic laws like that. We don't need to wear seatbelt. So why are you arresting me? It's not my problem that I didn't know the law of the land. That's not gonna fly. If the law of that land is this, and you live in that land, you have to abide by the laws of the land. Regardless of what your own stipulations may be, regardless of where you yourself came from. Would you say that that's unreasonable? No, that's not unreasonable. Actually, that makes sense. As a matter of fact, you're the foolish one for not consulting the laws of that land before presumptuously acting in that land according to your own assumptions, right? You need to do your own due diligence to know the laws of Rome, to do what the Romans do, and not do what New Yorkers do in Rome. You're the foolish one for not, doing your due diligence. Okay. So, if you're living in the land of Earth, and there is someone who governs Earth, there is a law enforcer of Earth, regardless of whether you could see the person who made the laws or not. If there are laws of the earth and you choose not to consult the lawmaker of earth, whose fault is it if you are punished for disobeying the laws of the one who put the laws of the earth on the earth? Whose fault is it? It's your fault. You should have searched. You should have sought after the laws. You should have tried to find out, am I living righteously according to the ways of the lawmaker, governor, judge of the earth? If a man sins and doesn't know that he sinned, did he still commit a sin? Well, the answer is in the question. If a man sinned, so yeah, he sinned. Doesn't matter if he knew that he sinned or not. If God punishes you for a sin you were not aware of, is he wrong? If God punishes you for a sin you were not aware was a sin, is he wrong? Besides the obvious answer that God is never wrong, how does one make sense of this? If you went to a country and did not know the law of the land and broke a series of the laws, are you free of guilt? I'm reading what I wrote because I'm a better writer than I am a speaker. I just write better. Like Paul. He wrote a lot of the books in the Bible. He was a lawyer. He could defend his own case. He was a citizen of Rome, though he was of the tribe of Benjamin, a Hebrew. He was a very intelligent man. His letters prove, the writings of Paul is so insanely intellectual. But his speech, his presence was weak, according to some of the congregations, or one particular congregation. His speech, like his presence, he wasn't a very motivating speaker, or he wasn't eloquent, but his words were powerful. So I write better than I do speaking. But yeah, so if you went to a country and did not know the law of the land and broke a series of the laws, are you free of guilt? If you were unaware of the traffic laws of a certain district, is your breaking the regulations excused by your personal laws and or of the laws from the land which you migrated from? The answer is obvious. Furthermore, are you not foolish for not searching for the laws and customs of that district land before acting presumptuously? So then, if you live on earth and there happens to be a governor of the earth, would it not be wise to seek what laws and ways of living that this governor may require of you? And if he punishes you for failing to obey his laws, is he guilty or are you foolish? Leviticus 5:17 says, Now if a person sins and does any of the things which Jehovah has commanded not to be done, though he was unaware, still he is guilty and shall bear his punishment. But if you are not aware, you can be given a lighter sentence. You can be given fewer strokes. You can be punished lighter. Luke 12:48. But the one who did not know and did what deserved the beating will receive a light beating. Everyone to whom much was given, of him much will be required. And from him to whom they entrusted much, they will demand the more. And the final scripture, Ezekiel 3:18. Very important. Jehovah says, When I say to a wicked person, you will surely die, and you, the prophet, or whoever knows the laws, and you do not warn them or speak out to dissuade them from their evil ways in order to save their life, that wicked person will die for their sin, yes, but I will hold you accountable for their blood. Thus to abide by.